Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever with me, Murphy. At the end of the last episode we'd had a little bit of a problem where our fuel was not being collected and we basically had no fuel here. And it's basically down to the fact that this line here, we'd changed the annex to pick up whatever was available instead of a full load, and it wasn't picking up much fuel. So we have, if we go down to the refinery depot, in the actual refinery itself, we have got nearly 700 oil that's sat there. Now, at least, it's actually going onto the harbour, ready to be picked up. So we've sent a number of boats back to go and collect that. Why are you not going back? Let's go back to the annex, please. Thank you. I don't want you going to Dorchester South. You're going to the Ilkley Annex. You're going back. You should be empty, yeah? Alright, and then we'll send another one back in a moment. Empty, because this thing is going to take a while to fill up, and I'm not going to ship them back. So, why don't you go in there? Thank you. Right, for some reason that one looks bigger than that one, but hey ho. Right, so that's basically what's been going on. Oh, hang on. No, you go there now. If I've shipped him by mistake, then I've shipped him by mistake. Alright, that's fine. It'll sort itself out. Right, going back to our little train route here that we installed last time. We are not doing too bad with this. I mean, we could probably put another 3 carriages on this, which will be another 400,000 per carriage. So we'll keep an eye on that after he's offloaded. Maybe purchase some more. Ooh. If I just thought I have not corrected that little error that I made. Let's just put a road in here. And oops, get that connected. Just in case that's causing me some problems I don't realise. Let me just take out that bit as well, just to keep it nice and straight. There we go. And that one can come out as well. Perfect, right. Hopefully I haven't... nope, no warnings now. Cool. They probably would load because of that thing there, because all these buses would have been sat here not being able to go anywhere. Numpty. Right. Okay, so let's turn off those because I hate seeing money going out. Let's put some music on. Come on, play. And close that down as well. Perfect, right. So we're back up and running. So all this lot here will sort itself out. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Primarily because I've got this bus route, or sorry, this vehicle route now being upgraded, which is costing me quite a lot of money. So we're literally doing quite a lot of new vehicles at the moment, and as long as we get our boats sorted out, that will sort itself out. And we've also now got plenty of fuel being left here. Now we've changed the order for these routes to drop off to make it a bit more logical. The worst one was this one, where it was actually going right round twice, sort of thing. So now that at least works a bit better. I could probably put on a few more vehicles onto this route, just so that it's quite loud with all those trucks. So it could probably speed up the process. We'd knocked off a number of vehicles a while ago, thinking that the speed wouldn't be an issue, but we then set it to pick up full loads and just slowed everything down, and yeah, just didn't work as well as it should do. So hopefully that will work a lot better. That train's coming into the depot soon. That's good. We've got 140. You can go to the next, and then you can go straight in, and you're full of fuel. You've got nothing on you. You won't have anything on. You've got a bit of oil as well. Okay, so at least, yeah, okay, that should start making me more money again. So once he lands, I'm going to look how big he is and see roughly how many carriages I can put on him. Because I think 3 might be the limit. So let me just pause it there. So yeah, I think 3. So when he lands, I'm actually going to buy the carriages and get them ready. So I've got 640. No, that's $640. There we go. Right, okay. I'm going to buy 3. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to send him, after he's unloaded, straight to the depot. Alright, perfect. So we can then actually put those carriages on him and he can start shipping a larger quantity. And then as soon as we get a bit more money, we will upgrade and get a second train. Okay, so that's bringing nothing in. We can pick up all that fuel. And we have got plenty of fuel here as well, which is good. So that's the main thing. Right, we have been upgrading the food line on those vehicles. We've done that goods one. That is not making money, which is not great, but hey ho, that's losing a little bit on the buses. Okay, so that's not too bad. I've got 3 lines on the buses that aren't really making money. Food line here, that's the second food line, that's still making plenty. And this fuel to Wallasey, that is costing me way too much. Let me just pause this for a second. And that is predominantly, I think, because it's going over to there. Yeah, it's predominantly because we've got no fuel. Okay, I can leave that for the time being then. What else have we got? The oil's been upgraded, so we've got every 14 seconds. We're losing 400,000. Wow. On there. Every 5 minutes we're losing a lot of money on that one. So once we get this up and running, that will make a massive difference to our income. That should do anyway. So you're full of fuel. You're full of fuel. Excellent. And yep. And you've got loads coming in. So we've got another boat coming up full of fuel. Excellent. Alright, so where's our train? He's heading straight into the depot, and there he goes. Pause. Let's get those onto the train. And then set him back onto the course. And let's make sure he goes the right way. Come on. Come on. Yeah, he's going the right way, and we have got him set to a full load, haven't we? Yeah, full load, perfect. Right, so it'll be a while before he leaves, but with all that food. But by the time he does leave, that will give us about $1 million, I reckon, also for offloading. But it means all these vehicles here have always got food to collect, which is the main thing, and that will actually help immensely. We've got loads of fuel coming down here now, so these should start moving through a lot quicker. So how much fuel have we got there? We've got 100. Okay, that's good. And we've got over 150 here. That's perfect. So everything's run back up and running properly as it should be down here. Obviously, we do need to wait for these guys to. Let's get rid of you because I don't want you blocking the. That line. I want them to be able to unload. Okay. Because the sooner these guys unload, the quicker we can get the goods out from here. Alright, so that's working. Let's jump over to our other depots that we're working. Right, okay, what's going on over here? So we've got 300 stone, we've got 11 goods there. Okay, so he's picking up 56. And what have we got over here? We've got 300. Okay, so I could do with getting him upgraded. We've got 1.6 million. So he can go to the depot after he is offloaded, and we will get him upgraded to be able to take another 100 out. And how many was this got? He's got 80. We're going to send him to the depot as well, I think. Oh, 2 million. So let's just so 56. So we can buy, where are we, state cars. So 56 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, we haven't got enough money. Alright, let's just send him out as that. And then he'll be at least be carrying a few more. And he could probably take a couple more carriages, I think. Okay, we've got another empty train. And you're picking up 80, so you're the next one to be upgraded, I think. Because you should be 100 plus. So if we get this up and running, then we can always ensure that this lot has got enough to work with, which is the main thing. So how many have you got? So if you've got, that's just got over, that's 96 that he's got there. Alright, so that's only brought in 450,000. Wow, that's not even enough for a carriage. Wow. Okay. What do the actual stones bring in when they deliver? $300. Wow, no wonder this isn't as profitable as I'd hoped. Although the line itself will be. Let me just have a look at the actual line. So the finances. Wow. Okay, we've been losing money here. We've got trains that are too old or something. Details. 8 years old. Power rating poor. Okay. They're dropping down in speed, that's the problem. So 96, he can't get up the hill. It's only supposed to be a 30. Right, okay, so that makes a big difference. We have got too much on him. That is the problem. To go uphill. He's stopping. He's caught up with this one. Okay. Let's just leave that running for a bit. What's going on here? Chemical plants still have it. That's plastics over here. And there we go. It's these guys. How many plastics have we actually got here? You got requirements and stored, but they're picking up as much as they drop off. Right. Okay. Let's have a look at this. We've got on here. Make a bit of money, about 14,000. Alright. Is it time to start upgrading some of these routes? Let's have a look. Food. Vehicles. Over 20 odd years. Let's set a replacement to the new one. And we'll do it as 100%. Yeah, on. So as it hits 100%, they'll automatically start. And we've got, what about you guys? You've got plenty of goods to actually move around here, so that's quite reassuring. You're getting close to their age as well. Okay. Let's just get that food one sorted first, because that will probably cost me an absolute bomb. And that's a long route that they're doing there. Okay. So we've got 4 million. I could do with another train now. So how much food have we got there? We've got loads. Right. 120 he's got. Alright. So So he probably brings in at just over $1 million actually a delivery. Yeah, that's not shabby. That's not shabby at all. Income 1.36. Okay. But it's probably going to cost me 5 million to get a train to do that. Let's have a look. Right. Buy. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 80,000. That's not good. Buy another one. There we go. So 88. And come on, give me another few 100,000. There we go. 96. And do you know what? You can go. 96 will give me about 1 million, which will be fine. But the costs are quite expensive. 800,000. So we only make 400,000 on that train, on a £4 million train. Wow. Okay, what have we got down here? We've got products. Oops, we have got stored. We've got nothing stored, which is good. Once we get this second train in, we should be able to ditch this farm up here and just have everything coming down through here. So there we go. Everything's just back up to where it should be. Fuel is working beautifully there. That's good. So we can now probably afford to start upgrading these routes as well. It's 1919, which means that hang on, let's have a look what's going on here. 1.6 million, 1.9 million. So we've sorted out that deficit, which is great. Water costs 700,000, but we spent 5 million on trains. Wow, wowza. Okay, let's okay. Got 2 million there. Let's start looking at this route. So we've got the Dorchester route to start with. Vehicles, replacement. Let's change that again to this one, and we'll set you to 75% and on. So that will start speeding up the trucks that are going in this route, which is the majority. That's because it'll be obviously following the food route as well. Particularly vehicles, replacement, change you as well. And we'll set you to 75% and on. And Walsall replacement. Okay, and we'll set you to 75 as well. Perfect. Right, okay. So we should start seeing a few vehicles come through that are upgrading, which is good. And hopefully everything will start speeding up and we won't have too much of a backlog running there. Right, okay, I'm going to do a bit off camera. We are flying through the years. We're going to be spending a lot of, and I mean a lot of money on new vehicles. So I need to get that money in. So I'll see you in a short while. Okay guys, welcome back. We have been we've gone through a number of years just trying to get a few things sorted. At the moment I'm just trying to invest heavily into this train line. We've actually got upgraded the train to a A3/5, so it's got top speed of 61 mile an hour, so hopefully that will start making some money. But also we had the new bus. Now what I found with all this depot here, a lot of the problems were trucks getting stuck behind buses. So at the moment we have got these guys, and we go to details. So they've got basically a top speed of 16 mile an hour. However, we do now have the Daimler top seater, so that can hold a few more people. So it goes from, I think it's 8 to 11. Let's go find a bus depot. There we go. So it goes from 8, yeah, 16 to 11 and 22, yes, perfect. So hopefully that change will make a massive difference to the amount of times vehicles are getting stuck behind these things. I'm going to get a bit closer. We've got one coming past here now. In a moment, any moment. There he is. So let's just follow him. So it's a case of we can now hopefully not slow down the whole route too much, because I mean these things can go 25, so it is going to slow it down, but not as much as 16 mile an hour. I mean, that is ridiculous. So at least we can potentially start making more money. Now, looking at those lines anyway, they have been making money predominantly every single year for quite a while. So they're all on auto upgrade at 75%, so every single bus is due for replacement at this very moment. But as I don't have the money for it, or as they don't land at a bus stop in time, it hits our finances. So I'm trying to hold fire from doing anything else while that is going on. What else have we been up to? We've upgraded all the other routes for the vehicles, so every single truck now is up to the next level, and we are kind of making money. I've made a few changes down here. That lumber route is still not making money. I'll come back to that shortly. Right, okay, so food, we're starting to make some money finally, and that's because we've put those faster trains on. I could probably do with replacing these trains here. I've actually where are they? Over here, aren't they? I found out that I'd actually put two different types of trains on here, one more powerful than the other. So I set them up so that they would be similar sort of power. However, one's pulling uphill a full load, one's pulling downhill with a full load. So it's a case of I think I need to, when I get some more money, is to actually upgrade these to the faster trains, and that should make a massive difference. I mean, if that is doing 30 odd mile an hour, it's let's go back to the actual overview, because I've had to set up a separate line as well for it. So we've got finances there, vehicle $1,112 per kilometre, and then we've got this new fast train. So what's this one actually doing? 1.8, so that makes a massive difference, and also it travels so much faster. So I wish I could get a loan but I can't. Okay, so I've also moved this truck stop from over here to past this point here, so that we can ensure that these guys don't slow down the deliveries of goods coming into them, because I found that was causing a few little problems, so that's something to watch out for. I could just do with having another train on this route. We've got, yeah, I could produce so much more food, but it's like, how much is this value of this train? Details, 5 million, near enough, and I don't have anywhere near that, so we're going to have to just let this play out while it upgrades all those buses, and hope for the best. I could do, however, while this is going on, just go and have a look what's going on with this route. Because I did take so many vehicles off it, and oops, where are we? Lost myself now. There we go. Took so many vehicles off it because it just was not making money. And look at that. I mean, this place has got stored a load of logs. So why the dickens is it not actually? That's got 2 logs on it. That's got nothing. Send you there. You haven't got anything on it, get rid of you. It's just ridiculous. I don't think I've ever really managed a log route properly for a long time. I always find it's very hit and miss. Very hit and miss. I mean, it wants us to ship more planks. Well, give me some planks to ship and I will ship them. I mean, look at all this. Okay, so this has just now happened. He's got 8 lumber. He's got nothing. So, it ain't gonna... It's just costing me money. because it's waiting for vehicles, and they have a set length of time where they'll wait. Okay, I've set it for a minute, but they should have full load. I suppose I could set it to unlimited time. Maybe that will have a massive difference. So it'll only stay there, it won't move on unless it's actually... yeah, look at that, that's ridiculous. Okay. Let's see what that does on here then. If that's set to unlimited. So they'll wait there until they get logs. And hopefully that will then improve things. I hope. And the same over here, they're going to wait until they receive some money or some vehicles. Right, I haven't actually named this line. It's still A. Right, let's change this up. This is a that's going to Gravesend, so that is going to be road goods T, and that's Gravesend, and we'll set that to, I think, is it purple? Can't remember now. Yeah, purple. Set you to purple. Perfect. Right, that's now set. So they're all going to sell themselves. Finances. I mean, look at that cost. Made profit once in the last few years. Otherwise, it's a few $100,000 it lost. Okay, we're starting to get some money in the bank. 1.4 million. Have we upgraded all these yet? No, we haven't. So that one's still well away. That's got a couple to do. You've still got one to do. Okay, you have done all yours, so let's turn you off so you don't upgrade again. And I'm going to set them all to 75% as well, so they would replace a little earlier, so I'd have a bit more money for them. Right, so we'll leave that running, see whether that makes a difference. One thing I noticed when I upgraded a second bus stop here, obviously it gave me a newer pedestrian bus stop compared to the old one. I've never actually seen this one. I don't think I have ever seen it, to be perfectly honest, until I placed it down, which is probably one of the updates over the last 12 months that I've not actually seen. Okay, so where are we? Finances, new vehicles, 8 million. Oh dear. And then road. Dear me. Right, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. So any more lines that I can take off? You've still got one. I've still not even touched any. Have I set the vehicle correctly? I have, yeah, and I've set it to, that's why. Set you to 75%. Now you'll start changing. Right, okay. So what I think I'll do is I'll let this run for a little bit longer so we get those buses all updated, and then hopefully we'll have some more money that we can actually do something with, because I really want to replace these things, because you can't buy this train anymore. I mean, the value of this is only 1.4 million, and that's the carriages. The train's not worth a thing. Absolutely not worth a single thing. Okay. Right. See, I mean, this one here is doing 21 mile an hour uphill, whereas this thing was doing about 16 mile an hour. So, very painful. Yeah, sawmill and plastics. For some reason, this does not want to play ball still. Where's my plastics? There. You're still telling me to try and ship more, aren't you? Tell you what, I'm going to set you to vehicles, limited, unlimited. See what that does. See whether that actually improves things. Because how much have we got there? We've got stored 58. So give me them. Right, let's see whether that makes a difference to it. Okay, right. Plastic's still working its way through there. We're still getting manufactured goods here. Are they still making profit? Finances, yeah, making a little bit. Okay. So you got a load of lumber. You just haven't got any plastics. Where are those plastics? And why would you have plastics on that route? Unless it's... oh dear. Whoa, thank you very much. Let's get rid of all that. That's the upgrade on the buses, I think, still, because we set it 75%. Okay, and you can go. Okay, we're back. We've put another train on the food line, and I've just gone round double checking a few things, and I've noticed this oil and fuel is still doing my head in. We've got 3 tankers full here, just sat waiting, and it's a case of yeah, we don't have the fuel coming through. I mean, what's this got in here? It's got products stored. It's got nothing stored, but it was just sat there waiting. So why doesn't it do 1 for 1? It's not as if it's going somewhere else. I mean, it doesn't say. It says 1 is required to produce either one or the other. So realistically, it shouldn't be a problem. So I'm going to flip and turn these, so after they've unloaded, and get them back on their way, so we can actually get some of this blinking fuel out of here, because this is ridiculous. 500 odd. So I think I'm going to start having another. I'm going to have another railway line. I'm going to take it from here back down to our refinery along the coast, and then back again, so we can drop off in close proximity to this lot. So I'm going to have to mess around with this a little bit, I think, to get the train station in place how I want it, which is going to be fun. We've got 7 million at the moment, and it's probably going to be a case of I'm going to need the majority of that money to do it. But if I actually scrap on boats as well at the same time, that should actually give us some money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it starting next year, so I know what I'm doing, because all my buses have upgraded. Yeah, so that will make a massive difference, and I'll know exactly how much money I've got then. So as soon as he lands, we'll flip him. So January, come on. Come on, they're so slow. 380, yeah, there we go, and get on your way. So those two can offload and be fine. Right, okay, so we've got 9 million. Okay, this is the fun bit. So this route now, my trusty oil route, oil transfer. There we go. Actually, what am I doing? Don't need that on there. That's what I've got. No, I do want it on there because I want to ditch the whole line. So everything is being sold, and we are yeah, I'm going to leave the line in play. Everybody's going to be heading home, and I can come out. So what I'll do is speed this up so everybody comes out. So everybody's sold. I can go. And you can go, yeah. And this lot can go as well. Because what I'm going to have to do is put my train line down here. So what is going on here? So these are all going into the depot, that's fine. That's all they're waiting for. I want to get in a train station now. Let's see whether I can get it put in time for that one. Ook. Right, let's see if I put him there. Alright, so he's now connected as Walsall Sidings. We can connect our path, small street, small country road. Okay, so you're now connected. Alright. This will be interesting as to whether it'll let me get a track through here. No, I didn't think it would do. I thought it was going to get a little upset with me. So let's just take out this lot for a moment. I can put lines straight in. And we'll have it outside here as a second line. So we can then put in our medium country road. We're up to those, aren't we? 4-lane up to 60 odd mile an hour. Right, well. Okay, let's just take that out, take that out, take that out, and put you back in. Not going to let me go across there. Too much slope. Dear me, that's ridiculous. Okay. Okay, take that out. Let's put in one of those and go straight across. Collision. Alright, nope. That will allow me to do it, so that can go to there. And over. I'll mess around with this later. And then we can go... Nope, we can't. Nope, we can't. Okay, so can we put in the stops? Is that picked up the old one? Let's find out. Right, where are you going? Oops, where are you going? You're going to there. Perfect. So it has picked up that. Which side is which? Okay, so that's picked up that. Not ideal, but hey ho. We can sort out that food out another time. But let's get this track in place now. So we're going to go straight down here. Oops. Go round. And we're coming straight over here. Now, we could put a train station on this side, I think. So let's rotate you. And you pick it up. Perfect. So let's aim you that direction. So this is going to be... We've got an outside line. So we could do with having... that curve, and then we can get the second line out because we've not got anything to cross it. Right. Okay, that's rather expensive, this. Okay, right. Question, does that now connect to there? I don't think it does. So we need street. Can I put that down? Collision. Right. Alright, so how does that connect now? Does that just outside of range? Just typical. Okay, so we're going to need to have a transfer of fuel between the two. Do you know what? You're going to deliver there. It's fine. And you can go straight to the depot to be sold. And you've got fuel. You can go and get sold. And you've got fuel. Perfect. Alright, so at least we'll get some fuel going on here. Ready. 7 million. I wonder if I rip out this, I might be able to put that truck stop on this side of the road, which might actually then capture it. I wonder. Let's try that. No incoming vehicles. Right, it's okay. So a load of incoming vehicles there. No, yes, confirm destruction. Right, can I... This is going to mess everything up, so can I do that? Okay, let's play it for a bit, so it comes up with a little station thing. Come on. There we go. And if I go back over here, can I pop it over here? And it connects. Is that connecting? No, you see it's not. That's a pain, that. So I'm going to have to put it all the way over here. That is a real pain. I mean, I could put it there. Will that connect? Yeah, that's connected. What about here? No, that's just too far. But there, it will. Alright, so if it's going to connect there, let's see what this does. Come on, vehicle in the way. Oh, stupid thing. Let's put that on there. What? Oh, stupid thing. Come on. Tell you what, I'm going to do this off camera. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so we've just spent an absolute fortune in messing around here, and I think it hopefully will sort itself out. Yeah, we've got our train station now this side of the refinery. We've rebuilt our point here. We've moved the bus stops over to the other side, so we've got a nice little round robin. And everything is connected. So the only thing I need to do now is make sure the train goes in the right direction. So I'm hoping that we will get some oil and such like onto this track soon. We have, let's get you into, no, you're not actually picking anything up, you're just dropping off, thank you very much now. Those boats are not doing a thing these days. Yeah, so you're literally just picking up and running backwards with the oil. Actually, do you know what? You might as well go back on that line. Pick up whatever oil's sat there. And then at least we'll have something being deposited down here. we've got 150 sat on there, so you should have plenty, and I mean plenty, of oil stored currently. That's good. And if we stop this route, well, this one should come through. Where are you? Here he comes. I'm hoping that by the time he gets down here there will be some fuel here. So we are connected. You're heading back to be sold, and then you'll get sold as well, I think, because that'll help with our income. Yeah, there we go. We've got fuel starting to load up on here, which is perfect. We can get that straight back on our train. Speed this up a bit. So here he comes. We ran out of money to put as many carriages on there as I wanted, so we'll have to put a few more on in another bit later on. Actually, you need to, yeah, details. Yeah, the line is still set for the trucks. That's quite funny. Alright, now you can head back. So how much have we got here still? It's got loads of fuel here still. 300, so that's 2 more boats. So you go back on. No, you're going the other direction, thank you. And you're going that way. You've got full oil. You're being sold off. No, you can go back onto the routes. Just don't do that. Go the other way, thank you. And you've got nothing, so you can get sold since you're wasting my money. And you're heading back, that's fine. Okay, so each of these boats, as they sell, they will give us a nice little income as well at the same time. But it appears that all our fuel is going here, which is where it needs to go, and we've got fuel over here as well. Excellent. So how much have we earned from this train now? Finances. We've not earned anything yet. Why haven't we earned anything? He's got oil on him now. We should have actually had, oh, there we go, income. 900 and it's just short of $1 million. Okay, cool. That's good. So we've got 200 plus there. We've got 100 odd over here. And we get a new class train, boats, planes. Excellent. Not that I can afford any of those. Okay, so you're now a full load in. Excellent. Excellent. Right, you can flip. That'll help with that. And how much have you got here still? You've got 80 odd. So you can go there. You're heading back to depot. And then you can head back to the depot as well. And be sold. Okay. Alright, once I've got enough money, I'll buy another train, because that will be kind of important. So hopefully these are all working right now. We should be getting food down here. There we go. She's getting dropped off. Perfect. Look at that. Excellent. So we could probably do with getting that train set up with another few. What's there going on? Right, you can flip, and then that one can be gone. And what's going on down here? Cool. I could do with actually having all these vehicles on show so I can see what's going on. 30 odd years old. Wow. Okay, we've got 13 million, which means we can do this train line, and then we can look at the other routes. So you are perfect. Unload. Go on. And then go to be sold. Okay, so that's one less. So we should be able to now buy another train. Let's do that. And we were running the A3/5. Now, the Mallard, the A4. We've got 90 mile an hour. That's 62. What's our these things? 62. That's got a lot of power. That has a lot of power. Maybe I should be looking at something like that as a second train. That's more the future proofing, and that will also hit my first achievement, because I have never run electric trains on an unmodded game, so maybe I should do that. So let's look at upgrading electrification. Get that all upgraded. Okay, that's all done. Nice and easy. And we can run both trains in conjunction with each other, so that's all connected now. Alright, so that's that done. Maybe I should buy that train, that AE 62. Yeah, let's buy it. So we can do 62 mile an hour, and we kind of want to have, we've got 8 million on carriages, so how much will that get me? Bear in mind this is a humongous train. 172. Okay, that was a lot of carriages. Alright, let's set him off. This is going to be a beast of a train. I've just spotted line 1 there that needs to be deleted. Where are you? There you go. Delete. Right, let's go and have a look at this thing. Wow, size difference in that. So we should be able to clear this out of fuel quite quickly. It's 300 odd. We're going to sell this boat after he's emptied. So quiet, that train. So that should be my first achievement. Let's just pause that for a second and do this. Okay, so this is the very first achievement, which is the first electric train arriving. So that should give us some notification. There we go, first electric train, and to run on a line. Perfect. Now, I had a thought. Let's just stop this. Oops. Yes. I had a horrible feeling that this section here was not far enough down to allow the train to go down the correct track. So I was a bit concerned on that. You can get sold now. But thankfully it was. So we know that we can get a train that's carrying 171 units. So where's the other train, I wonder? Because I might as well send him in if I can buy... No, he's got 105. I think I might need to do something here though, because that is slightly longer. So if I was to let's take another connection point from here with the cannery. Nope, come on, I don't want, that's what I want. There we go. Yes, let's take you off, and then we can take you around to there, and then I can take out this section. Oops. There. I can take out that, and I can take out that, because I will just want to upgrade this train at some point, and it would be nice just not to have to worry too much about it. And there we go, we can take out this section as well, and then just connect up to there. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Doesn't look great, but hey ho. But we can upgrade the trains down here without a problem then, which will be good. Right, that can go off. So I wonder how much. Dear me, that is. They're bombing along at that speed. So I wonder how much this train is actually going to bring in. Because after it's offloaded this one, we will send it in to get an upgrade. We should be able to afford that, because this train should bring in as an absolute fortune. It'll probably fill this depot up quite nicely. So there we go. That's bringing in just sort of short of a million. And if this does what I think it should be close to 1.7, I think, if not more. 1.5. Okay, that's not too bad. Still a nice little chunk. So good job I actually did move that that line, because it gives us a lot more space for future trains. Okay, so that's all dropping down nicely. Let's speed this up a bit so that he can get back on his way. And as soon as this train lands, we will then just right, you can now go straight to the depot and sell, and then that's that line gone. Hang on, you head into the depot, that's fine. We've got 8 million. Excellent. And here he comes. No, perfect. So as soon as he's unloaded, we will then just send him to the depot. And 40, go. So we'll sell the train unit itself, and then get enough carriages on it to match that one. So 171. Actually, do you know what? Just go and sell, and I'll get a fresh train. So we're going for you. And 1, 2, 3. Let's set you. We want 171 carriages. So let's speed this up. So that'll be in. We'll have a nice little refund. There we go, another 7 million. So 171. Oops. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Okay, it's just going to be slightly more. That's fine. And we're going to go back to that line. Perfect. And start him off again. So that'll be bringing in about 3 million at a time, which will be not quite nice. I'm thinking now, actually, that now we've done that, we really do need to sort out this line over here, this one. Because if that can carry so much, we could probably get rid of a number of these trains quite easily, and just have 2 trains going backwards and forwards with enough waiting for a free path. What's going on here? Where are you gone? Oh, you've gone back in there. Okay. And I haven't got... right, okay. So I've deleted signals and tracks. I have not deleted that one. So we could do with another signal down here before I get trains caught in the wrong way. So one here and one there. So that other train will come down now. Perfect. So 180 fuel now, working its way out, and it looks like there's not that much fuel here in comparison. That's good. That's very good. And we've got, wow, we've got goods working their way over here. Oh, excellent! Finally, that's cool, guys. I'm really pleased at that. Excellent. Right. So we've now got that line working. How much is that going to give us? 150. Yeah, it's the other line, one that's coming an extra carriage, isn't it? And we've got loads of fuel here. 300 plus. Excellent. Right, okay. I think we'll leave it there for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe. And until next time, that's Murphy out.